What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED and LCD gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we had a request to do a game called SurrounDead. Now, I was going to do this yesterday when I did that Escape from Duckov game, but then that game ended up not running the greatest on all the weaker stuff, so I ended up playing it on everything. And who knows, this might be the same way, because you can't judge a book by its cover. It looks like it would run absolutely flawlessly on everything, but I thought that about Escape from Duckov, and that ran on everything, but you still had to try to get it to run on like the Steam Decks and the Allies and all that. So, we're going to see how this one does, and if we have to, we'll do that all again. Hopefully, I'll enjoy this one as much as I enjoyed Escape from Duckov 2. The only thing that sucks about doing it on all the PCs is when it's a game I'm not really enjoying all that much, which doesn't happen often. It's really just like the games like, shit, what are they called? Like the strategy kind of games, just because I'm not the most strategic person. Which is stupid because I'm really good at chess, so you'd think, oh fuck, he'd be great at all of those. But no, I always just get too in my head when it's that shit. Chess is easy. It's just a guy versus guy or a girl and what have you, and you fucking face them and either you win or you lose, with all sorts of other shit added in there. And it's like, nope, too much for me. But anyway, so we're gonna hop in. Let's see how they do. We'll start with the LCD as usual. So let's go get started, shall we?
Well, alright, we're gonna try out high settings first. It defaults to ultra, and I figured that was probably just a little bit too much. And maybe it can do it, but I thought that was a little much. So we'll try high, and then we'll also try low for those who only care about FPS too. I think that'll probably be good enough. Obviously, you can sit there and make a perfect thing if you were sat there long enough, but I had a feeling after playing this for a little bit, this was going to be one of those ones I was probably going to have to play on everything. But I'll make that decision after we get to the allies and stuff, because I think I decided against it at the end. But there was another game that I was like, oh, okay, this one has to. I think it was Liminal Waters, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes to. Let's get to the game, shall we? Now, like I said, we'll also try to turn stuff down to low. I forgot bloom somehow. There must be another setting that kept changing it, but you'd think it would have turned itself off once I got everything else down to low. The same thing with motion blur. It kept turning itself on every time I messed with another setting, all the way till I got to low. Then it finally didn't turn on again. But anyway, let us get into the game. So now we'll try the same thing on the OLED here. And then, of course, we'll also do low as well. But alright, let us get ourselves on into that game. Now, we're going to do the same thing that we did on the LCD and do low here. And I do believe that finally stayed over 60. I do believe. And there's probably a way you could have some medium and stuff thrown in there too. But I just figured go high, go low, and call it a day. But anyway, let's get into the game. Alright, let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now. And whenever I do this, I just lock it to whatever the refresh rate is. I usually do the unlocked when it's hooked up to the capture computer. And now I at least know how to attack. Before I was sitting here like, what the fuck, why can't I do it? Oh, I'm dead. You just gotta hold that down, and then attack. Hopefully soon I can find some guns or something, that'd be cool. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't like getting up close and personal with zombies. Like, if I had to do melee... Oh, wow. Radiation. Screw you. Get stabbed, idiot. Oh man, I died. Let's just respawn randomly. This car's seen better days. Alright, we better get our knife out just in case. Something tells me I don't think I'm ever getting a weapon. Nope, fuck that, there's way too many of them. I don't mind taking on one, maybe two, but once they start exploding and shit, I don't like that. That is no fun. Now in this game, are all the animals zombified too, or is it just the, like, people? Because going off into the woods sounds like a great idea, but not if there's, like, zombified bears and deer and rabbits and shit. That doesn't sound fun. Because I can't outrun any of those things. Fuck you. Ah, I'm fast as fuck, boy! You'll never catch me! Alright, I'm getting pretty low on stamina, though. Is he still following me? Or do they give up after a while, I wonder? Probably should turn around and look. Just to make sure, because they do run a little faster. And if you're just doing this, I noticed right in the beginning of the game, they will catch up with you eventually. I don't think he's coming after me no more. If he is, he's far enough back to where he's not an issue. Yeah, looks like at least this game you can get 60 plus no problem. You just gotta play on low. And you could probably turn a couple things back on and still stay there. Like grass and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little barren without grass. I'd probably turn the grass back on. Windmills. Okay, well the rabbit didn't try to kill me, so I'm willing to bet, at least hopefully that means the animals are not all zombified too. That's good. Can you imagine being eaten by a pack of zombified rabbits? I don't know if you explode or not, so I'm gonna run away from all of them now. And I wonder, does my weapon have durability and shit too? Like, I know it's realistic, but man, is that annoying in these survival games. It's like, yeah, at least I got a knife. Oh shit, it broke. Yeah, unfortunately on this one, you're not really playing for very long. Most of the time you're looking at barely an hour and some change. But it's still better than the freaking 40 watt hour battery in the original Ally. That thing was so much more powerful, but it came at a cost. If you pumped that thing up to where it was much faster than this thing, boy did it eat through that battery in like 40 minutes. You couldn't even get an hour out of it. And then if you limited it to like 15 watts, it was still faster, but not by that awful much, to the point where it's like, okay, I don't think too many people want to spend like $200-300 more on this just to limit it. And its other thing was being light. But I ruined all of that by putting that 65 watt hour battery in there. And now it's not that far behind the X at all. Most of the time it's like, if I look at the battery life I played the exact same time, it's like maybe 10% lower. Man, can you imagine you having one of those fall on you, but just like only half killing you, and then having zombies come and just like eat you? That would suck. It's a good thing zombies aren't real, at least not yet. Got ourselves a lake. Or is that a... Nope, it's a lake. Ooh, there's a town over there. Maybe we should go there. Although there's probably so many zombies there. Honestly, the last place I would want to go in a zombie apocalypse would be a city. As long as the animals weren't zombified, I'd want to be out here. If the animals were zombified, well, at least where I live, there's not that many dangerous ones. At least that we wouldn't be able to deal with. There's no big old bears or anything like that, at least where I live. About the worst thing you gotta worry about is bobcats and coyotes. Although I would not like zombified bobcats and coyotes. I don't think that'd be very fun. What do we have here? It's just got like a bunch of paint on it? What the hell is going on with this rock? Somebody bash a zombie's head in with it or something? Or into it, rather. If you could pick that thing up and bash it into somebody's head, zombies would be the no problem for you. You could just like probably breathe on them and they'd blow like 10 miles away with that kind of strength. Jeez. Alright, though. I'd say that's probably more than good. I usually like to get 10 minutes, but in this kind of game, it's not exactly action-packed. It's mostly me just running around and maybe killing a zombie with a knife every once in a while. It seems to be running quite well at these lower settings, so now let's go see what the OLED can do. Almost called it the X, but we're not doing allies right now. Well, alright, let's get ourselves a little camera-recorded gameplay now. And like always, on the SteamOS anyway, when I plug it from the system, I always just let it lock the FPS, just to see if we can get a constant 90 on this. Uh-oh, I don't have radiation shit. I can't go in here. I don't got much stamina left. Alright, we need to just rest a little bit. Wonder if they're still coming after me. Or did they give up? After a while, they should. Although it's not like a zombie can probably think. I think it's just like pure instincts. Like, hey, I see movement, I eat. That's pretty much it. Ah, such a lovely day. Another dilapidated building. Backpack or anything here? That'd be cool. No, not really. Lame. Is there a basement? No, it doesn't look like it. Nope. No basement. Yeah, it seemed to do pretty similar to the last game. Although at least once we turned the settings down, we were able to get very playable FPS here. We were not able to really do that on the last Escape from Duckov game. But that's Unity versus Unreal Engine. So, I don't know what version of Unreal Engine this is, but it at least seems to be running alright. I don't see like humongous stutters constantly all the time. So that's good. I mean, there's still little tiny ones here and there, but they're the kind I'd never notice without a frame rate thing up like this, like that kind of shit. Alright, I think I've been here before. I remember those rocks and mentioning it looked like someone bashed a zombie's head into it. Hey, Crawley. Ooh, that might have some stuff in it. Just as long as I don't get like 40 zombies after me while I'm trying to explore it. Oh. Okay. Stupid zombie. Die. Oh, we don't got no more room. We gotta find a backpack or something here before we do any more really exploring. I'm just hoping I can find one of those in a crate or something. Thought I heard something. A tool cabinet. I definitely can't take that with me. It's not easy to find a backpack. What in the fuck was that? Screw you, zombie. I don't feel like dealing with you right now. Gotta find some food and water eventually here, too. think we're good. It's a good thing too, we don't have a whole lot, we didn't have any stamina, we used it all. Bunny. Rabbit. Bunny rabbit. Alright though. I think that's probably about good. So why don't we go wrap on up?
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for SurrounDead, and definitely an interesting game. Not really my style of game. I just don't have very good luck finding the stuff you need to survive in these games. Heck, I couldn't even figure out how to attach a damn filter to my radiation mask in the tutorial there, because I couldn't figure out how to open my inventory. I hit all the buttons that would normally be in inventory, and it just wasn't happening for me. I hit B for backpack, I for inventory, and it just wasn't happening. I'm sure I could just look at the controls and figure it out, but right just then, I don't like doing that right in the middle of a video, but I should probably do that just in case I need to go in there. It's kind of important, but other than that, it can't run 60 plus with the default ultra settings for sure, but even the ultra settings would probably stay right around 30, I guess, but I would drop it down to high, and then, you know, you won't get 60, but you'll at least stay over 30. At least where I ran around. And then if you want 60 plus all the time, you can just turn shit down to low, and it doesn't look quite right with no grass and stuff running around, but at least it makes it really easy to see zombies, so it is helpful, but some people might not like that. They might want the realism of having stuff hidden behind trees and grass and this, that, and the other thing. So you definitely got some options there, and of course you could sit there and fiddle with stuff and not have to run everything on low to get 60 plus all the time. I don't think you'd have to do that. I could be wrong, but in these circumstances, I usually just go for what the crazy people that want the crazy good graphics want, and then the crazy people that just want the crazy low graphics want, and that's just what I do. And then me, I just would not probably play a game like this on my Steam Deck because it seems to be more of a keyboard and mouse oriented thing, which the Steam Deck can handle quite easily. It's the allies that I don't really like using just the thumbsticks. These things at least have these cool little devices on them. But anyway though, that is all for this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out guys.